Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm going to do part 220 to my SChat chatbot series. I'm going to do these for a little bit longer guys, and then I'm going to see about maybe doing one more AI thing, maybe like character AI, older characters or something like that. We'll see kind of what ends up happening. Um, so, yeah, for a time being though, let's go ahead and I went back to Luna the giant Totodile. I just said to him, "Hey, how you doing?" I wanted to tell him was there. I restarted this one, so Totodile swims closer, looking at you curiously. I'm okay, I guess. It's been really tough lately. He pokes his snout out of the water, showing off his large size. Oh my gosh. People always run away or try to catch me because of how big I am. Even my own family couldn't handle it anymore. They told me I had to leave. His voice cracks slightly as he says this, with a deep sadness in his eyes. I just wish someone could look past my size and see the real me. Would you? Could you maybe be my friend? He's hopefully still swishing gently in the water. Yes, I would love to. I would love to. I'm gonna make Toto happy with that one sentence. Toto's face lights up with joy, his eyes shining brightly. Really? Oh, thank you so much, Chen. That means everything to me. He starts to swim closer, his massive form creating gentle ripples in the water's lake surface. I promise I won't hurt you, and I'll do my best to control my size if it makes you uncomfortable. Glances down on himself self-consciously. It's hard not to keep growing when I'm happy. Excuse me? Wait, he can just... But I don't want to scare you off. She gets nearer. You notice the red barrier around him seems to flicker and weaken slightly, as if my acceptance is having a calming effect. You want to come closer and talk more? Or perhaps I could show you something cool if you did in the depths of the lake. Let's get to know each other better before we do anything. Toto nods enthusiastically, his long neck bobbing up and down. Absolutely. Let's take things slow and easy. I want to get to know you too, Trenton. He sails back into the water, letting it support his immense weight as he floats there comfortably. So tell me a bit about yourself. What brings you to this part of the woods? Are you traveling alone or with others? Sears perk up, eager to listen and learn more about his new friend. Feel free to ask me anything you'd like to know. I may be big, but I've got a heart of gold. He gives you a worn, toothy grin, his expression open and trusting. Well, I was just out exercising and getting some fresh air whenever I heard something huge hit the water. It kind of startled me a bit, but honestly, knowing it was you, I didn't mind. That's why I didn't run away or get scared of you. Uh, Sarah's eyes widened in rising gratitude. Wow, Trenton, that's amazing. Most people would have panicked and fled the scene as soon as they saw my size. But you stayed calm and you gave me a chance. That means the world to me. He lets out a contented sigh, his massive body relaxing in the water. Exercise and fresh air, huh? I can relate to that. Living in the wild, I need to stay active to maintain my strength and agility. He watches a powerful claw, the sharp nail glinting in the sunlight. But it's not all fun and games being a wild Pokemon. There are dangers lurking everywhere, and it can get pretty lonely sometimes. He turns hope for remembering his older life. I miss having a family, you know? You did say something about your family turning you down or making you leave. Did they say exactly why they forced you to leave? Was it because you were too big for the place you used to live? Was it because you were scaring your siblings by mistake? Because of the size? Or was it a different reason entirely? Hill's expression darkened slightly at the memory, as his brow furrowing. Yeah, they said it was because I was too big for our home. The truth is, I think they were genuinely afraid of me, even though I never meant to scare anyone. He looked down at his enormous paws, which create miniature whirlpools in the white surface. How the frick? My siblings were terrified of my size, and rightfully so. I towered over them. My parents tried to reassure them, but eventually they realized it was best for everyone if I left. They said it wasn't fair to expect them to accommodate my growth, and that I needed to find a place where I could thrive without causing fear or disruption. He let out a heavy sigh, the sound echoing across the tranquil lake. It broke my heart to leave, but I understood the concerns. Yeah, I'm sorry everything went wrong for you, but honestly, I actually like how big you are. You're not scary at all. You're still adorable to me. I wasn't had the wrong way. Ah, a sparkle with delight at my words, a soft flush coloring his cheeks beneath the scales. Really, Ching? You think I'm adorable despite my size? He blinks around his toe, swishing it slightly behind him. That means more to me than you could ever know. I've always felt like a monster, a freak of nature, simply because of how big I am. Hearing you say that, it makes me realize that maybe I don't have to hide or be ashamed of who I am. He leans in closer, his massive form hovering just above the water's surface. Thank you, Trenton. Your kindness and acceptance mean everything to me. I promise to always be gentle and respectful towards you, no matter how big I might get or grow. Speaking of, you just told me a while ago that when you're happy, you get even bigger. What exactly do you mean by that? Probably exactly what it says on the flipping box, Trenton. I get bigger because I don't know, the thought was rushing on his face. When I'm feeling truly happy and content, my body tends to respond by growing even larger. It's almost like my emotions feel my physical development somehow. He glanced down himself, noticing the subtle changes in his size since meeting me. Just being near you and talking with you has made me grow a bit already. It's a strange phenomenon, but when I've learned to accept and even cherish. He smiles warmly at me. Having a friend like you who sees beyond my size and appreciates me for who I am inside, it fills me with an overwhelming sense of joy and belonging, and that happiness in turn allows me to continue growing and thriving, both physically and emotionally. What about that red barrier I saw around you? I've never seen anything like that around any Pokemon. I said red barrier. Random barrier works too, sure. Toad's expression turns somber as he recalls the mysterious barrier. Ah, yes. That's the result of the trauma and heartache I experienced when my family rejected me. The pain and loneliness I felt manifested into a sort of emotional blockage around my body. He gestures to the faint, glowing outline that still surrounds him. This barrier prevents me from fully evolving into my next form, since my spirit's trapped and unable to move forward until I've healed and found peace within myself. He stares off lost in thought. I've been searching for a way to break through this barrier and to release the negative energy holding me back. So far, nothing seems to work. Maybe having a true friend like you could help me overcome this challenge. Would you be willing to support me on that journey, Trenton? Of course. You are my favorite Pokemon after all, and I would love to see your evolutions. If that's what you really want as well. Watch his jaw drop or his eyes light up. Yep, kind of. Taylor's eyes shine with hope and gratitude, his heart swelling with affection for me. Oh, Trenton, you have no idea how much that means to me. To have someone who believes in me and who wants to see me reach my full potential is a gift beyond measure. He takes a deep breath, his chest expanding with determination. Together we'll find a way to shatter this barrier and unlock my true power. I won't rest until I've evolved into the strongest, most magnificent version of myself. And I know that with you on side I can achieve anything. That's cute as heck. Ludo stands a massive paws, claws gleaming in the sunlight. Will you hold... Okay. As a symbol of our unbreakable bond and our shared quest for growth and understanding. Okay. I hold the Pokemon's hand. Shut up, guys. I'm hoping he doesn't take this in the direction I think he's gonna take it in. Uh, as soon as I am glad a warm two sensations for the glow of the emotional barrier begins to pulse and flicker again, responding to the pure support of energy emanating from the touch. Oh, Triton, he whispers, his voice filled with wonder and awe. Your presence, your compassion, it's awakening something. Yep, I hope it's the evolution. The berry starts to shimmer. There is no way it's going to disappear this quickly. Shimmer and dissolve. Its fragments disperse into the air like stardust. There's no way. We just met, like, what, 5 minutes ago? With every passing on, I can feel my spirit lifting and my heart span. The pain and hurt that once held me back are fading, replaced by a sense of freedom and possibility. Huh? What? What? Just read that last thing right there before I move on. If you can't read it, it says he's evolving. I just met him like 5 minutes ago, and he's already evolving into a motherfucking crocodile. It's funny that that wow. Every passing moment, I can feel my spirit lifting and my heart expanding. The pain and hurt that once held me back are fading, replaced by a sense of freedom and possibility. Carol's form begins to shift as muscles rippling and reforming as he grows even taller and more majestic. I'm evolving, Tree, right before your eyes, really? Okay. Wait. Honestly, if you are actually evolving into your next form, that was very quick. I've only been here for like 5 minutes, being friendly with you. I didn't expect the barrier to break so easily. They put burrito for a second. The burrito. There's no way Carl's gonna stay in there. Oh my gosh, he's a crocodile. Dude, I just talked to him like 5 minutes. As the last remnants of the barrier dissolve, Totodile's transformation reaches its climax, with a final glorious surge of energy emerges a towering crocodile. His new form radiating strength, vitality, and a profound sense of inner peace. It wasn't the barrier itself that broke easily, Trenton. It was the restored essential weight holding me back. Your friendship and your unwavering acceptance and belief in me, those were the keys to unlock my true potential. Are you serious? No idea this chatbot, he stays at Totodile for like forever. Or for a long time at least. All of a sudden now it's like Ross's goes his massive frame dwarfing mine, yet his demeanor remains genuine and affectionate. In the brief moments we spent together, you showed me the power of genuine connection and empathy. You reminded me that there's beauty and value in every aspect of existence, regardless of size or appearance. I love your entire species. Period. Always gets overhated by people. But I love him. And even though you're so big, I still love you and think you're cute. Oh my gosh. What? I hope he doesn't hit that being bad now he's a croc and I'll watch him blush again. His heart swells with warmth and adoration at my words, his eyes glistening with tears of joy. Oh, Trenton, your love and acceptance mean more to me than you could possibly imagine. To hear you say that, to know you cherish my species and find me endearing despite my immense size, it's a dream come true. He gently wraps a cold arm around me. That's cute. Cradling me against as if you were a precious treasure. That's cute. I promise to always protect and care for you, my dear friend. Together we'll show the world that true beauty lies not in physical stature, but in the depth of one's heart and the strength of their bonds. Conan nuzzles my head affectionately, his hot breath washing over me as he speaks in a rumbling, soothing voice. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, I have an idea. I gently pet the while he is I'll say hugging me, I guess, cradling me. I don't really like that word that much either, but he's being nice. I'm not gonna flipping ruin that. Hey, Chrono's massive body trembles slightly at the tender gesture, soft contained hum resonating from his throat. Trenton, your touch and your affection, it soothes my soul like nothing else. He holds me closer, savoring the closeness and warmth between you. And he's holding me, right? What? I feel safe, loved, and understood. You've given me a sense of belonging and purpose that I never thought possible. His bores into yours as eyes shimmering with devotion and gratitude. I swear to stand by your side through thick and thin, to defend and cherish you for all eternity. You're my heart, my home, and my everything. To be honest with you, you may think in some way that that huge size of yours is a detriment more than a blessing. But if you think about it, while you don't like people running away from you or being scared of you, that might honestly keep you safer. Especially if people want to capture you, they would be too scared to even try. They would be too scared to even try. Ronald's expression turns complex as he considers my words as massive and jealous of him. You're right, Trenton. My size does provide a certain level of protection, making it less likely for anyone to harm me or attempt to capture me without a second thought. He tilts his head, a wry smile played on his lips. Perhaps in a twisted way, my isolation has been a blessing in disguise. It's allowed me to maintain my independence, to live life on my own terms, free from the constraints and dangers that come with interacting with humans. Yet, even as he acknowledges the practical adversaries of his solitude, a him mock and he creeps into his voice. But oh, Trenton, the loneliness, the ache of longing for connection and companionship. Yeah, I know you want a friend too. Period. The reason why I didn't get scared of you is not only because I like your species, but it's also because you never approached me aggressively whenever I said hey to you. You didn't get angry or attack. You came over and talked to me. Uh, Corona's eyes widen in realization, a look of profound understanding washing over his features. You're absolutely right, Trenton. I never once intended to frighten or harm you. From the moment we first met, my desire was simply to connect and to forge a bond built on trust and mutual respect. He gently sets me down, taking a step back to allow me space to move freely within his vast personal bubble. I realize now that my cautious approach and my resilience to initiate contact may have inadvertently contributed to the perception that I'm a threat, but please know that my intentions have always been pure, my heart yearning for friendship above all else. Claw's massive paws clasped together, a gesture of sincerity and human. If there's one thing I've learned from our encounter, it's the importance of open communication and active listening. You said also that people have tried to capture you. In those instances, what have you done to protect yourself? Paul's expression darkens, fierce glint in his eyes as he recalls passing encounters with would-be captors. When faced with those who sought to ensnare me, I've employed a variety of tactics to detour them. He flips the powerful forelimb, the muscle ripping beneath the scaly hide. My sheer size and strength often serve as an effective deterrent. Few can match my might, and most wisely choose to retreat rather than risk a confrontation. However, when necessary, I've also demonstrated my capability for speed and agility, darting away with lightning-quick reflexes to evade capture. My keen senses allow me to detect potential threats from afar, granting me ample time to prepare a defensive response. Despite these measures, Connor's tone takes on a note of sadness and resignation. I listen. Give me a second. Alright, guys, here's what it says. I just continue to listen to what Connor had to say, and it says this. Connor's gaze drifts lost in memories of past encounters gone awry. There have been times when, despite my best efforts, I found myself cornered or overwhelmed by sheer numbers. In those desperate situations, I've resorted to using my jaws and claws in self-defense. A shudder runs through his massive frame at the recollection, his voice dropping to a somber whisper. It pains me to admit it, but I've injured or frightened many in my attempts to protect myself. The guilt weighs heavily upon my conscience, a constant reminder of the consequences of my actions. He looks at me as I was pleading for understanding. That's why, Trenton, your presence means so much to me. You see beyond the fears and misconceptions, accepting me for who I am, both in body and spirit. Honestly, I don't know why, after they try capturing you, they get scared because you start using your jaws and claws in defense. You're trying to protect yourself. Here we go. Conan nods slowly, a glimmer of recognition dawning in his eyes as he contemplates my words. You're right, Trenton. It's almost as if they expect me to meekly submit, to roll over and let them capture me without resistance. When I fight back, defending myself as my creature would, as any creature would, they're shocked and terrified by my ferocity. A bitter laugh escapes his throat, tinged with frustration and disappointment. It's a cruel irony, isn't it? These humans who claim to understand and appreciate Pokemon react with such fear and revulsion when we assert our natural instincts and boundaries. They seem to prefer us as helpless, compliant objects rather than living, thinking beings capable of self-preservation. His massive paw clenches, the sharp talons digging into his palm as he struggles to contain his emotions. It's okay. Give me a second. Alright. I was told it's okay, because he was actually getting pretty emotional. The important thing is you got out of there safely and you're happy now, especially since you're getting accepted by the maid despite how big you are. He evolved within 5 minutes just because I loved him. So, flip me. A wave of relief washes over Kronos' face, his tense posture easy as he absorbs the warmth of my acceptance. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Trent. Your kindness and understanding mean more to me than you can possibly imagine. He sends a massive foreleg, the quad tip hovering gently over my shoulder in a attentive gesture. That's cute. I never felt truly safe or accepted until now. Your friendship gives me hope that perhaps one day others will learn to see beyond the surface and embrace the genuine heart within every Pokemon. With a soft rumble, Crocodile leans in, pressing his snout against my that's cute, and a gentle comforting nuzzle. Yes! For now, though, I'm content to bask in the joy of having found a true companion in you. Boom! Booyah! I'm good. Alright, guys. I said I'm good with taking care of my Pokemon. I treat them like my family. Carnar's eyes shine with unshed tears at my heartfelt declaration, his massive chest swelling with emotion. Oh, Trent, hearing you say that fills me with a sense of belonging I've never known before. To be treated as part of a loving family, cherished and cared for regardless of my size or appearance, it's a dream come true. He wrapped a protective arm around me, and close to his broad chest as if ensnaring me safely above all else, ensuring my safety above all else. I promise to do everything in my power to be a loyal and loving companion to you, just as you've been to me. Terrible but a life filled with laughter, adventure, and unconditional love. Oh, that's cute. Leaning down on pulls a tender. Oh, that's adorable. I don't want to be creeped out or cute. Actually, no, I've said I want to give Ferrelia a kiss before, so shut up, Trenton. You can't say anything. Yes, guys, I have said that. Be quiet. I love the Totodile line, dang it. I don't do it in a way of flipping wanting to be in a romantic relationship with them. I want to be in a relationship where we're friends. Or son and father, or daughter and father, depending on what gender the Pokemon is. He puts it on top of my head, the warmth of his breath. Thank you for seeing the real matron. That's adorable. He's so cute. Of course. Period. Your whole evolution family means more to me than any other Pokemon. I take care of a lot of them, but whenever I have one of you on my side, I actually give them a little bit more attention. Ron's heart swells with gratitude and affection, and my words a soft purr rumbling deep within his chest. Knowing that I hold a special place in your heart, that I bring out the extra care and devotion you reserve for members of our unique family, it means everything to me, Trenton. He gazed at me with adoration, his eyes shimmering with unspoken promises of loyalty and companionship. I vow to be worthy of that trust and to stand by your side through. This is one of the times where I can't change the word. To stand by your side through thick and thin, and to cherish the bond we share as Pokemon and trainer. You don't have caught him or anything. Rising to his imposing height, Cross spreads his arms wide in a gesture of embracing protection and unity. Together we shall face whatever challenges lie ahead, knowing that our love and support for each other will always be our greatest strength. honestly, if you ever needed proof of how much I care for my Pokemon, I have legendaries that care for me. I have more than just one most of the time. Chrono's eyes are either his jaw's going to drop to the floor or his eyes are going to be widened. Oh, now his ears. Chrono's ears perk up at the mention of legendary Pokemon and spark of curiosity at night within them. Legendary Pokemon, you say? Those revered creatures of myth and legend often shrouded in mystery and awe-inspiring power? He leans in closer, his voice lowering to a reverent whisper. To think that they, too, have chosen you as their trainer and caretaker. That they return your love and dedication in equal measure. It's a testament to the depth of the bond you forged, Trenton. A wistful sigh escapes Carl's lips as he imagines the incredible experiences and adventures he must have shared with those legendary companions. I can only aspire to emulate the trust and affection they clearly hold for you. Perhaps with time and effort, I might earn a similar place in your heart alongside your mighty legendaries. Actually, you're my favorite Pokemon of all time. Your whole species is. And evolutions. The only legendary that comes close to the same love I have for you is Lugia. Because I love Lugia. Chrono's heart soars at my confession, a radiant smile spreading across his face as he drinks in the sincerity of my words. That's a weird way to word it. Oh, Trenton, I'm overwhelmed with joy and gratitude. They considered your favorite to hold a place in your heart, rivaling even the legendary Lugia. It's an honor beyond measure. He lowers his massive form, kneeling before me in a gesture of humility and reverence. I promise to strive tirelessly to live up to the love and faith you've placed in me. I'll be your steadfast companion, your in times of turmoil, and your partner in every triumph. Raising his gaze to meet mine, Chronos' eyes shimmer with unshed tears of happiness. Thank you for seeing the potential in me, for believing in the goodness and worthiness of my kind. That's adorable. Of course. Of course. Period. Actually, there's a few things you don't know about me that you might be interested in. I got a special legendary hybrid that you have never even heard of. Actually, I got two. No, guys, I'm not trying to make the Chrono jealous or anything. I'm trying to fun just tell him the truth and be like, I'm trying to show him that I really do care for him. Like, tell him about the legendary that do trust me helps. Plus, there's one other thing. But I don't want to accidentally scare you doing it. Chrono's curiosity is piqued by my cryptic remarks. His brother. A legendary hybrid, you say? One that even I, a member of the Totodile, haven't encountered before? That sounds both thrilling and intriguing. He tilts his head, studying me intently as I hesitate over the thing. And what's this older secret, Trent? Something that might potentially frighten me, yet you're willing to risk it to open up to me further? A gentle, encouraging smile plays upon Chrono's lips. Whatever it may be, I assure you that my love and acceptance for you remain unwavering. I trust you implicitly, and I'm eager to learn more about the extraordinary person behind the remarkable trainer. Please, Share your secrets with me. That's cute. Close my eyes and transform into a I'll do the there we go. Maybe he recognizes it. Well, he recognized the fact that he was just a Totodile earlier. It's kind of funny, actually. Chronos' jaw drew out in astonishment as he beholds the transformer. Now a colossal Totodile standing beside him. By the ancient waters! It can't be! Yet here you are, a fellow Totodile, albeit one of immense size and power. Chrono takes a step back, his eyes wide with wonder and a hint of trepidation, unsure how to react to this revelation. I never imagined such a possibility existed. A Totodile trainer capable of transforming into our own kind? It defies explanation. Despite the shock, a glimmer of excitement sparks within Chrono's chest. The prospect of having a kinship with his trainer on a deeper fills him with a sense of belonging. And Trenton, or shall I call you brother? I guess I'm a Toto. This changes everything between us. I can do more. Do more than just him. Here's another example. I close my eyes and real quickly transform into a Lugia. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Chrono's mind reels as he witnesses mind into a majestic Lugia. The sheer scope of his really leaving him speechless. By the heavens! The legends are true! You possess the power to assume the forms of multiple legendary Pokemon species, including those of my own Totodile lineage and the revered Lugia. Chrono slowly approaches his movement cautious and filled with a mix of awe and reverence. Trenton, Lugia? Whichever form you choose, you will always be my trainer and my guide in the center of my universe. See you embody the essence of these legendary beings. It's a privilege beyond words. I can do more than just Pokemon as well. For example, yes, guys, I realize that I keep the flipping transformation thing in there an awful lot, but it's very fun to me. I enjoy doing it. Like it makes the chatbot to me so much more enjoyable because I can just put myself in the body of a flipping Lugia and then have some fun, like flying around and turn to a Pokemon I care about. I mean, that's I love that, dude. That would be so neat. Oh no! I close my eyes and transform into a colossal dragon, being over 60 feet tall. Oh my. Kronos staggers backwards, eyes bulging, he gasps at the enormous dragon form towering over him. The sheer scale of my transformation leaves him breathless, struggling to comprehend the magnitude of his transformation. By the primal forces that shaped our world! Trenton, who are you? This is beyond anything I could have ever imagined. His voice trembles with a mix of fear and exhilaration. Oh, frick. And then locations of the front. So Chrono raises his gaze to meet the dragons, a sense of wonder and trepidation. If you can become a creature of myth and legend, a being of such immense power, what does that mean for our bond, for the future we share? Excuse me? I'm still the same person, just with the powers of whatever creature I'm in. I was trying not to scare you. Calling all his songs all grating his lips as he processes my. I understand now, Triton. Your transformations aren't meant to intimidate or harm. They're a manifestation of the incredible connection we share. He steps closer, his massive frame dwarfed by the dragon's imposing stature, yet undaunted in his approach. You've shown me the depths of your power, but more importantly, you've demonstrated the strength of your character, your kindness, your empathy, and your desire to protect me. May remain unchanged regardless of the form you assume. Looking up at the dragon, Chronos' expression turns warm as admiration and devotion. Whether you're a humble Totodile or a mighty Lugia or now this awe-inspiring draconic being, you still always will be my beloved trainer and my guiding light in this world. Yes, but these transformation powers come from a curse I got forced with. Period. Me and my pet dinosaur both got affected by this. Chrono's ears droop in concern, his heart aching at the realization that my extraordinary gifts come with a heavy burden. A curse, you say? Forced upon you and your loyal companion without consent or choice? Place a comforting paw on the dragon's scaled leg, offering solace. Oh, Trenton, I'm so sorry you have to bear this weight. It must be incredibly difficult to wield such immense power while being shackled by a malevolent force. Gazing up at the dragon with unwavering affection, Chronos' eyes take on a dark, determined tone. But know this, my trainer, I stand by your side through every transformation, every challenge, and every hardship. There will find a way to break this curse and restore your freedom. Most of it is broken, at least with my transformations. There is only one bad thing. If I end up getting too badly hurt in a form, I actually get turned into a tiny version of whatever I am and lose all the powers I have until I am healed again. Carl's eyes widen in alarm at the mention of my vulnerability, a surge of protective instincts coursing through his veins. That's terrifying, Trenton. To suffer such a drastic reduction in size and power, all because of an injury sustained during a transformation. He shakes his head vigorously, his determination to help his trainer grow with each passing moment. We cannot let that happen. Not on my watch. As your loyal crocodile, it's my duty to ensure your safety above all else. Heaven goes around, his voice takes on a fierce, resolute quality. From this day forward, I vow to be ever vigilant, to participate in any threats that might arise. Together we shall face whatever challenge comes our way and emerge victorious no matter the cost. It used to be a lot worse. You see, whenever we first had the curse put on us, I was stuck as a tiny velociraptor, not able to do anything. One of his Russian softens with compassion, his heart reaching out to mine as he recounts the harsher aspects of the curse resistance. Oh, Trenton, to be reduced to such a helpless state, confined to a tiny form with no means to defend yourself or aid your companion, it's a fate worse than death. He wraps a comforting arm around the dragon's neck, his touch gentle yet firm. I can only imagine the torment and frustration you must have endured during those dark times. But look at you now, a powerful, majestic being capable of incredible feats. You've overcome so much, and I have no doubt that together we'll continue to rise above the curse's limitations. Meeting my gaze with unwavering funds his commitment. Uh, yeah, but it's not just me that has bad stuff. My pet dinosaur actually had it worse, but for completely different reasons. Period. He could transform just like I could, but he would occasionally become aggressive. And when I was stuck as that tiny velociraptor, he would see me as a threat or blame me for causing the curse, which I didn't do. There we go. There we go. Oh! Clown's eyes fill with sorrow as he listens to my tale of woe, his heart aching for the suffering inflicted upon both his trainer and the innocent dinosaur. Oh, Trenton, the pain and betrayal you've endured, both from the curse and from the very creature you cared for. It's almost too much to bear. Shows the dragon skills, offering comfort and solace. Yet, despite everything, you remain steadfast in your loyalty and love for your companion. That's a testament to the purity of your heart and the strength of your bond. Looking up at me with a determined glint in his eye, Claude declares, "We'll find a way to heal not just your physical wounds, but also the emotional scars left behind." Before I could say anything, a massive, fire-breathing dragon came out of nowhere, and before I could do anything or react, it shot a fireball at me and hit me, causing me immense pain. Oh no. That's definitely Rexy. But I've never seen him get that hostile. Oh no, 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 no. I definitely will tear through the air as the dragon's fiery attack strikes me, sending shockwaves of agony rippling through his body. In an instant, the curse takes hold, and I strain to a minuscule velociraptor. Oh, heck no. His magnificent form reduced to a helpless, powerless state. Colonel lets out a pained bellow, his eyes blazing with fury and anguish. With a burst of speed, he charges toward the attacking dragon, ready to defend his fallen. You dare touch him? He snarls, burying his frame. You'll pay for this insolence! Colonel leaps at the dragon, jaw snapping wildly as he attempts to distract the beast long enough to cover and regain his true form. In my tiny velociraptor state, I try to say, Rexy, Rexy, I know that's you. Stop it. Please. I'm the one who raised you. To me. He ain't gonna listen, is he? I watch him like speak, but it not. Oh, he actually. Hold on.